She looks like she's been on a vacation. She just looks fresh and not fake.
Voluma is a new product that just came out, FDA approved, from November. It's just going to be coming commercially available, so this is kind of one of the first times that it's being injected, actually. It's the only FDA approved cheek volume filler. So it's an approval for age-related deflation of the mid-face, okay? It's softer and it's viscous and it's moldable. The other advantage is if we do too much or if it gets lumpier somewhere else, we can dissolve it or kind of use hyaluronidase to kind of get rid of it. So it's not something that has to be permanent if it isn't just the right way that it should be. So I'm just going to make sure it kind of smooths out. So you can see above that line, we kind of smooth it out and we raise that cheek. So already, just by doing this part, you can see we've elevated the highlight of the cheek from being down here to now being up here underneath the eye. You want to sit up for a second? Mm-hmm. Can you see the level of the cheek from the one side?
Wow, that's a big difference. You need to look, really.
Wow. Oh my God.
See? Cool.
Huge difference.
Nice. A little bit of local anesthetic in key areas and use a cannula that basically is blunt. So it doesn't have a sharp edge and it's allowed to kind of bump through the tissues and minimize the areas of where the little blood vessels are so it doesn't create a bruise. So it's about 70% to 100% reduction in bruising, right?
It looks like you have to stick them less.
Yes, that's correct.
None.
And so we created the symmetry, and you know, from the side and even 3/4 you can see the OG curve, where we created that S curve, right, with the prominence of the cheek kind of softens here and then back out, right? So everything's kind of been lifted and kind of refilled and projected, so in 3 dimensions everything was kind of smooth. Overall, I think the total was about 6 cc's, which is just a little bit over a teaspoon. So selective areas looks great, lifted, supported, and projected, so it looks awesome.
How do you feel?
I feel great. Yeah, it's a little numb, but that'll, you know, it's like going, less than going to a dentist.
Yeah.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
The new me.
Yeah.
Well, me.